Hey friends, welcome to Gotta Know Joe Hobbies. Making another video, and I had started to, and for some reason it was not recording. So I've got to go over a couple of these kits that I had already gone over. Just in case this is your first time watching one of these videos, because it takes too much time to look up all these kits individually, or I mean to make a video on each one and then upload it, it would just, the time for uploading and editing and everything is just way too long. So what we're doing is we're going to make one video and we'll put timestamps for each individual object that you are looking at. So if you'll look right above the video, you'll see a timestamp for the product that you want to see the video on. And we've been getting pretty good positive feedback over making these videos, so I'm going to continue to do it for a little while. It sure is labor intensive, but maybe we can figure out a way to streamline it so we can continue to do this. Maybe not, we'll see. First thing on deck though is the GWS. This is a little Japanese Zero, 850 millimeters or 33.5 inches, depending on what side of the pond you live on. The decals look a little bent up, but usable. Cereal bowl and or cowling. Here's the build manual, a lot of detail, color pictures. These are fun little kits to build. This one here comes painted, so your base paint is there. It comes in two halves. You can actually build the thing in two parts and put it together right at the end. It kind of goes together pretty quick. All of your parts bags here are sealed with the glue. It's sticky, but I don't like it. That's just my opinion. Landing gear and wheels. Canopy sealed in perfect shape. And there's the elevator, top of the wing, and that's going to be hinges. The little kit comes with a screwdriver as well. I would say a little 400 size motor is about what you would want to put in this thing. And we've got motors and ESCs. We don't list them on eBay simply because it's just not worth it for the time to put an ad up on something that just costs a couple of bucks. So if you need anything, ask us. We'll either include it in a listing that you're purchasing, or we'll make you a quick little listing for it. But we have everything here, guys. Servos, motors, ESCs. I am out of little servos right now. Let's see, let's move on to the next. I'll tell you what, if you are here for something else other than the white box, I haven't opened it yet. We don't know what's in it. When we go to these swap meets, we will sometimes buy out tables, and when we go to collections, we buy out tables or complete collections and complete garages, you know, full of this stuff. And at the time, we don't get to look at all this stuff. So this stuff here is as new to you as it is me. This little kit here, I've got two of these. I believe they're both F-15s, and LDM Industries out of Florida, Wesley Chapel, Florida. These were sealed. I just cut this open. These little kits hit real hard. These little foam kits that people were manufacturing. You know, some guys were making them in their garage, and some guys, some companies started to make them. And once the electronics got better and the lipos got better and we could power these things, everybody was coming out. You know, they build a plane, they find a good design, and you know, heck, they put it in a kit, you know, to market it. So most of these little kits that you see like this here I call them homebrew kits, but most of them fly wonderful, and I'll tell you why. Because if it didn't, they would have never taken the time to make it into kit form. Make sense? Okay, so here is the lumber, obviously needed to finish the kit. A couple of hardware bags that are still sealed. Here's the smalls that are still sealed. A little nitro engine mount. So apparently this was definitely supposed to be a nitro. This is the Sport Fighter Series F-15 Eagle. You can walk around and make sure you can see that good enough. Got fantastic instructions, very detailed, a lot of nice images in here to show you exactly what to do step by step. A little bend here, try to get that out. And it's even got OpenRC combat rules and scoring. And this is obviously some other kits that they made. They made a MiG-25, F-18, 16, A-10 Warthog, and the Eagle here that we've got. I guess the Warthog, yeah, just must have had little faux nacelles. Wasn't eating up. So let's take a look inside here. So if you buy this kit, before you build it, make sure to take the time to cut you some patterns, and that way if you damage the plane, or if you'd like to build you another one or whatever, you got the patterns there. And grab your buddy's beer cooler and cut you some new parts. This is the same PVC that they used in the old Dura planes, the old Dura plane lines that were real famous back in the day. This has got a lot more. This got some control surface, triangular edge, and some squares, and a little bit of ball supply in there. Everything you need to finish this thing up. So like I said, we've got a couple of them, which means you and your buddy could both get one, and y'all could chase each other around the backyard. Guy in there, and there. Do a couple of sweeps here, make sure we didn't leave anything out. Okay. Good gummy. Stick a piece of falling out by accident there. Okay. Next. I decided I wasn't going to do any more of these little foam planes in the videos. However, I've got a few of them sitting right here, so what the heck, I'll knock them out. This will probably be the last of them, unless they're extremely unique. I picked up this little albatross at a swap meet here a couple of weeks ago. It's a Fly Zone, real cute little planes. It's got the battery charger, the manual, and guns down here. Let's see here. And then it's also got, I believe that's the Futaba plug, and it's got the tactic module, which this has got a tactic receiver built into it. Now this does have a little bit of a hickey on it. Besides, the plane's in immaculate condition, but right here, because the wings are real sturdy on this thing, but I think right here where somebody had grabbed it and tried to pull it out too quick and it must have got hung up, it's got a little hairline crack. So I took the liberty of getting some lightweight modeler's tape and placed it right there in the center. So we will price the kit accordingly, but there is that little bit of damage on it. Besides, it should be a really fun little plane, a good functioning plane. plugged up out of the way. Alright, going on. I've got this white box over here. It's just killing me because we don't know what's in it. And so I'm going to save it for last. Now, little man and his wife were sitting there, and he was a big fan of the Expert. And I think he had a whole bunch of them, and he was selling a few of them, so his wife would allow him to buy some other type of a VTOL. So I'm saying that to let you know this. There's two of these. This one here is brand new, never been out of the box, sealed. There was a extra set of props that I tossed in here just so you would have them. Okay. I've completely checked this thing out. It's stock, 100% new. This one is a little different. So there's some leftover used stickers from other kits, and this here's the one that came with this particular kit, and it's got the stickers already installed on it. Okay, everything's been taken apart and put in the box. The only thing you're really going to notice on this that it's not completely new is the stickers are installed, and it's got a little smudge mark on it right here, but 100% tested and guaranteed, like everything we sell here. Okay, now this, let me do this so I can go right here. See, this little bag has got a lot of goodies in it. This got a bunch of props. It's got an extra battery cover, and then right here, this is a Horizon Expert VTOL without the foam. He had banged one up, and all the electronics still work perfectly in it, so he put it in there for us. 2 motors, 2 servos, the ESCs, everything are built on the board with the control, the flight control board and everything. And I bet if you look up the price of this control board, it probably costs almost as much as the entire plane. They are not cheap. So with this used kit, you'll also get all this stuff here. And maybe you've got one that's got some bad electronics, or maybe you want to build your own vertical takeoff and landing. And then you have the electronics to do so. Let's take this stuff back in here and move on. I want to try to get through all these. I've got a lot of kits to go through. I'm hoping with these videos and the added pictures as well, and the listing will give you a little bit better understanding of what it is that you are buying. Extra 300 3D. I'm going to run through this one real quick. This one's got a brand new set of batteries right here, a tool, battery charger, and this plane I do remember has one anomaly. Everything else looks wonderful on it. It's got one little bitty tear right here. So that same tape that I used on the Albatross, what I'll probably do before we put this one up in a listing is I will tape over this, and I will put a second piece of tape over here to keep the balance right. Besides, the little plane looks immaculate. Looks like it may have touched right there, but no biggie. Even though these aren't my favorite planes in the world to fly, they are to some, and they are fun to fly. I think I like bigger planes because I'm old and my eyes are bad. But who knows? Alright. What's next, folks? This is a really super nice box, man. I wish all kits came in boxes like this. Get this over here so you can see it. Hope that's squared up right. The Cap 232, it's 46 size. The name of this place is called the Wings Maker. I haven't personally seen any kits from this company. If I had, I didn't know it. But I don't remember their name. I love the box though. The box is nice and heavy duty. So this kit here is 100% virgin. It's never been out of the box. I'm not going to pull it out of the box to show you it hadn't been out of the box. Balsa construction. The decals are flat, brand new. Here's the specs on it here. It's a 56.5 inch or 1440 millimeter. 496 square inches of wing area. Flying weight's 5.5 pounds. 2,500 grams if you calculate things that way. It's 50 inches long or 1,270 millimeters. It requires a 2-stroke, 46 or a 74 stroke. Anything can be converted to electric. Some are a little easier than others, but I'm sure this one would be no problem at all. 4-channel radio, 5 servos. Everything is taped into place. It's not coming out of here. I'm not taking it out of here. The owner can do that himself. Everything looks immaculate. Good looking little plane too. Okay, next in line. I'm starting to run out of space over here, boys and girls. Now I seen before the show, I seen this one in a picture, and I sent them a message and I said, hey, I don't know whose plane this is, but I want it. Put it aside. I'll buy it. I don't care what it costs. No, I didn't say that. This is made by Polk's Hobbies. As best I can figure. I've never seen one of these. It's a 4-channel radio, and this is a pretty dadgum old kit. It's talking about a Speed 400 with a gearbox, so you know we don't do gearboxes much anymore. It also said it can fly off a like a 049 up to a 10 with 5 micro servos. Here's the whale fin and the rudder. Airfoil for the landing gear. Remember, it's got one that goes in the middle down there. And black and white manual build instructions. And they look pretty easy to follow. Look at this beautiful thing here. Beautiful little balsa construction plane. It's in covering's in great shape. Everything's in really good shape here. Parts bag still seals all the wheels and gears and everything. And then of course here's your wings. 1, 2, and 3 of them. And this looks like it's got a little decal on it that still needs you to, I guess, cut with a razor blade and finish installing, is what I'm gathering. This is a rare kit, simply because I've never seen one before. And man, it's nice. We've got the Great Plains DR1 that had a few little covering problems that I just had fixed. That one's going to be a bear to ship though. That one there, we can ship easily. We'll ship anything though. We're not scared. Double check, we are still recording, running low on battery, so I got to get to it. The Tiger 2, Carl Goldberg. This box is in immaculate condition, just like it came from the factory. There is one little bitty ding there, and you guys that collect will understand why I'm saying that. Sometimes a box is worth more than the kit. Thing is like brand new inside and out. It's 100% virgin. I don't think this thing's, I don't think the plan's ever been unfolded. Got a couple of ad barbs. There's some one ads. There's the hardware, and of course the canopy is still covered up in the tissue paper. These are hard to find now, man. These are real hard to find. I haven't seen one of those in quite a few years. Next, World Models. I've always liked World Models planes. Never had, to this day, I don't think I've ever seen one that I didn't like. This is a little AT Texan, AT6 Texan, and it's got a 44-inch wingspan, or 1,120 millimeters, depending on where you're standing in the world. A little cowling. Let me unroll this so you can look at the views here. Super nice little plane. Wait for it. I bet this thing has retracts. There is the canopy, pilots and all that goody stuff. Ha! Look at that. So this thing has got mini retracts. These little guys. Fantastic. It's gonna make a nice little plane. And the decals all look brand new down there. Elevators down there as well. Nice sturdy box. Of course, this one would probably most likely be double boxed. I'm gonna pause the video because the battery's getting ready to die, and I don't want to lose anything. So I'll be back here in just a few secs.